Hey guys, thanks for joining me here at Major Arcanum. I've already pre-shuffled these cards so we can jump right into it. I like to get started right away. For this spread, I'm only pulling 4 cards to see what are the energies surrounding you. We have the Queen of Coins, Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, the Moon card, Cancer energy. Could also be Pisces because the Moon card represents the High Priestess, which equals Pisces. We have the 9 of Coins, Virgo energy, and 8 of Cups, Pisces energy again. So Earth energy, water energy. All right, the Queen of Coins, somebody who's content. I feel that whenever I see the Queen of Coins, it suggests to me that there's somebody who's looking for more in their life, more fulfillment, more wealth, more love, just, abundant in so many areas. And so it's like conquering one area at a time. I'm abundant in love, so I'll move on to finances. Abundant in finances, so I'll move on to health. But being disciplined in those aspirations, knowing that things don't happen overnight, and just making sure that you have the mind right, that it's a grind, that you have to be consistent in your efforts to achieve that. So being abundant to achieve the goals that you've set for yourself, right? So Queen of Coins, unbothered because you know it's going to happen. You have the Moon card, which suggests this is in a position of what it is that you don't see. The Moon card could be confusion. Maybe there's something that's taking a little longer than you initially thought. And so you're wondering, did you take the right path, or is this happening at all? Should I divert my energy elsewhere? Should I take a new approach? Right? So I feel like there is a little bit of confusion that exists because, like I said earlier, the progress doesn't happen overnight, and maybe this thing that you're trying to achieve is taking a little longer than usual, or taking a little longer than you anticipated. And so a little bit of confusion surrounds it, like whether you should pivot and navigate a new path to achieve it. It's still the goal, right? You still have a goal, whatever it is. If you wanted to achieve financial abundance, because obviously the Pentacle, if you wanted to achieve financial abundance, but you are saving and then things come up and then you have to pay for these emergencies, right? So your goal is still the goal, but it's just taking longer than you thought. So I feel like now you're wondering or questioning, should I take a new path? Should I take a new route? What else should I do? Should I start investing? So I feel like there are questions surrounding this goal that you're trying to achieve. Now we have the 9 of Coins. It is abundant energy. It's like you have what you need. And maybe it's this perfectionist, a perfectionist mindset, where you're in a good place, but you could do better. You feel like you could do better. So it's a perfectionist mindset, potentially with this 9 of Coins. You just want to do better than what you did yesterday or the day before or the year before, right? So always wanting to make improvements with a 9 of Coins. But I feel like the advice here is that you're on track. You're doing the right thing. Keep with it, right? Because I feel like here you're questioning whether you're doing the right thing. Here is saying, yes, you are. Just be patient, right? So 9 of Coins is that energy. You are abundant already, but it feels like you might have a perfectionist mentality where you're like, well, it could be better, but actually it's pretty good. From an outsider looking in, it's pretty darn good. Better than you've done in the past, potentially. So you're only competing with yourself, not with others. So just keep that in mind. And then we have the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups does represent, like, it is Pisces energy. So I guess the downside of it is like when I think about Pisces energy, it's like, are you just looking for alternative paths as a way to stay busy, to avoid something, right? So, okay, let's pretend you have this goal, you want to save money, so you throw yourself into work and you 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 don't have time for anything else except for work. Are you doing it to avoid something, right? So exploring that with the Eight of Cups, I feel like it's going to be important to the progress that you make. Are you doing it just to do it to avoid something, or is there like an end game? Like you want to retire early, for example, you want to save this money to buy a house. Do you have enough money to buy a house? But you keep working because you feel, like I said earlier, you can always do better. Have you surpassed your own goal, right? So how much is enough? But exploring that within yourself, what is it that's scaring you from the end game, right? I think that's what's going to be important here, is exploring that. Yeah, knowing when enough is enough. I think that's the message here. You got to know when enough is enough. If, for example, you were trying to just save money for a new house and you have money for the down payment, now what's stopping you now? Right? It's kind of like, are you adding things to the list? Well, I want to save money for the down payment and save money for maybe new furniture and save money for this and this and this, right? But wait a second, the goal was, I mean, that's good, right? That's good that you have these goals. And you don't want to be like house poor or anything, but you have enough to achieve the goal that you've set for yourself, but you maybe always want more, right? You can always make improvements. That's kind of the vibes. When is enough enough? Let's pull 3 more cards and see what the supporting messages are. Never make permanent decisions on temporary feelings. Yeah, I mean, because I can understand it, to be honest. You know, growing up, I always wanted to have money to spend, have money to save, and just not be in a position where I had to struggle in my adult life. So I understand that feeling. I understand that vibe, wanting to continue to work so that I don't fall into, like, what's that word? Poverty. And I think that's true for a lot of Capricorns like me. They just don't want to experience that, especially if they experienced it in their childhood. So we have everything you need, your courage, strength, compassion, and love. Everything you need is already within you. And the last one, life is art, paint your dreams, sing your songs, enjoy the dance. So I'm going to leave that there. Thank you so much for being here with me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's free for you, but means so much to me. And if you want a personal reading in between these sessions, reach out using my email in the description box below, and we'll talk soon. Bye.